हाँ तो हेलो गाइस, कल स्ट्रीम ऑफ हो गया था क्योंकि मैंने गलती से ये जो मतलब क्या बोले इसको, ये जो है ना इसको मैंने क्लियर कर दिया था। ये देख सकते हो, ये लाइव दिखा रहा है। पहले बार मैं बाग बाग कर रहा था, बस चला गया था, ये पूरे लाइव ख़त्म हो गया था, दी एंड। तो आज हम स्टोरी को इन प्रोग्रेस करेंगे। इवेंट का स्टोरी है यार, ओरिजिनल स्टोरी भी नहीं अभी तक शुरू किया। यहाँ पर ही स्टोरीज क्या ही बोला है यार, कल तो मतलब क्या ही बोले यार। ठीक है चलो, ये देखो लाइव हो रहा है। हाँ लाइव हो रहा है यार, ये जो लाइव हो रहा है ये श्योरिटी है कि लाइव हो रहा है इधर। अरे क्या रिकनेक्टेड यूट्यूब स्ट्रीम इफ यू व्हाट द फक। अभी थे हाँ, पूरा लो में कर देते क्योंकि नेट है ना, ख़त्म हो जाएगा पूरा। और ये माइक है, ठीक है चलो चलो गाइज गाइज। ओ नहीं नहीं, इंटरनल साउंड को कमाना पड़ेगा थोड़ा, तो माइक्रोफोन को तो ये थोड़ा कम कर दे यार। हाँ तो बात कह रहा हूँ मैं, आज हम करेंगे वो वाला क्वेस्ट जो कर रहे थे यार। पाइमन डूब गया मतलब क्या बोले, मैं ना इंग्लिश भूल जाता हूँ यार, इंग्लिश भूल जाता हूँ बहुत। एटलीस्ट मुझे पूरा जो स्टोरी है ना वो ख़त्म नहीं हुआ। मतलब मैंने जो स्टोरी किया था, मैंने फिर देखा कि लाइव ख़त्म होगा। वो स्टोरी पूरा फास्ट से स्टार्ट होगा, मतलब फर्स्ट के सेकंड पैरा से स्टार्ट होगा। तो कोई बात नहीं, फिर स्टोरी करेंगे, पर उतना मज़ा नहीं आया क्योंकि पहले तो मैंने रिएक्शन दे दिया उसके ऊपर। क्या है लाइफ में, कोई नहीं है। अब हम डोनेशन दे रहा है डोनेशन चलो। नहीं नहीं नहीं, अरे क्या किया, ठीक है ठीक है, लाइव ऑन है, लाइव ऑन है। देख देख के आना पड़ेगा यार, लाइव ऑन है यार, नहीं तो बुरा लगता है यार, दिल से बुरा लगता है यार। लाइव हो रहा है यार, आप बके जा रहे हो, लाइव नहीं हो रहा है, कोई देख नहीं पा रहा क्या यार, अब बके क्यों जा रहे हो फिर। तो काजू है बहुआ, तो आज तो 5वां मिलेगा ना, ये देखो। अरे यार लेट्स गो बेबी। जेंशिन का अंदर आके ना मेरा को बहुत अच्छा सुकून मिल जाता है यार, क्या ही बोले। बाहर का जो मतलब दुनिया है और ये जो दुनिया है एकदम अलग है यार। इस पे रहने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है यार, बाहर तो कुछ है ही नहीं यार। At least there is justice, at least there is peace. Let's go. At least there is purpose, right guys? Once there was a मैं अभी स्टोरी बोलने जा रहा था ये सॉन्ग के ऊपर। मछली जल की रानी है, कितना पानी है, क्या बोले उसको अभी। Help! Help! Someone is drowning!
If only there was a kind-hearted adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon
आई कल भी मैंने ये देखा सुना था, पाइमोन यार। Carries your assure so quickly that you don't catch who it is. What is going on? तो शाओ आया था देख सकते हो आप।
How do you feel right now?
अरे स्नेह ना क्या बोलते हैं, सेनहाई सेनहाई नहीं बाजना। हाउ डू यू फील राइट नाउ? अच्छा ये को हवा है। The conqueror of demons.
And the conqueror of demons.
ऐसे बोलने का क्या जरूरत है इतना। अरे भाई देखिए वाइफू, I don't say something. Please don't make Paimon explain it. So, and Paimon will explain it, bitch.
We're looking for an adeptus who's good at
being
a
a lifeguard and playing music.
But if the adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
गुस्सा हो गया स्नेह भाई।
Okay,
It's Paimon's fault.
this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
As ever, the conqueror of demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenmue?
Ganu loves how, you know.
Have you
Oh
made
my
any
fuck.
plans for Lantern
How's
Night?
your training
We
going?
could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Any plans for the lantern ride? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you like.
I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year.
What mustard? Senpai! Hehe.
However,
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
earlier this morning,
This morning
she
she
set
set
off
off
from
Mount
Hulao at
Hulao.
dawn.
Dawn.
I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler.
Maybe it was a
Maybe
gift
it was
from
a gift from
Mountain
Mountain
Shaper.
Shaper.
I noticed it
I
was
did
a
not inquire.
test for art for some kind of protective mechanism, and like a boiler. Hi. I noticed you were using an adapter set for some kind of protect mechanism that looked like the boiler. Maybe it was a gift from the Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
So
we
we
just
just
missed
missed
her.
her. Please excuse
Please
me for a
excuse me for a
moment.
moment.
I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
in her abode.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, चलो 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 कार्टनर के पास चलते हैं चलो.
Sounds like Ganyu and Shenmue
Ganyu
have
have
gotten
gotten
a
a
lot
lot
closer
closer
recently.
recently.
During the summer and winter,
I continue to train with Master. In the other
In the
months,
other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor.
during the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, मुझे ना चक्कर आ रहा है यार. चक्कर आ रहा है यार. अभी चक्कर क्यों आ रहा है मुझे पता नहीं, पर चक्कर आ रहा है ना. अभी चक्कर आ रहा है, इसके लिए इतना मतलब अच्छा मैं ठीक हूँ. Yes, during the summer and winter I continue to train with Master. In the other months oxygen. Yes, during the summer and winter I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year I have been learning to adapt a human life in Liyue Harbor. Yes, during the summer and winter I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor.
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city and also recommended several work positions for me.
Even start ही नहीं हो रहा है, इतना story हो रहा है यार.
But when I tried to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
भाई यहाँ तो
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people, sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
I can relate to you. I can relate with you, bitch. Sorry. तो Ganu just doesn't want you to be courteous around her. Ganu gets embarrassed when people call her Lady Ganu.
Oh, is that what it is?
No.
Noted. So you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus.
Okay.
Is that right?
So I'm looking for the Master today because you wanted to ask her about the right.
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
एक स्टोरी है तो अच्छा लगता है. मतलब जेंशिन में अगर स्टोरी है ना तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि स्टोरी में क्या होता है सब कुछ होता है यार. मतलब हो ही जाता है, मज़ा आता है बहुत. 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर मिले उसमें भी मज़ा आता है. स्टोरी में सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है मेरे को. मतलब स्टोरी टाइप गेम खेलने में बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है यार. Seeing that, have you ever heard? अगर जेंशिन का जो स्टोरी है अभी ख़त्म कर दे हम लोग, फिर हम और कोई गेम में जाएंगे, जाके स्टोरी करेंगे ना. यहाँ पे थोड़ा काम होगा तो करेंगे. हाँ, स्टोरी और भी गेम्स है जहाँ पर स्टोरी करा जा सकता है. ज़ॉम्बी गेम्स है. Speaking of that, have you ever heard of any music? The Last of Us भी लगता है स्टोरी वाला ही गेम है. Speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
What the fuck, bro? You don't know motherfucking music, bitch?
It's
No, it's what the fuck?
happy or relaxing sound, or
Nerve-wracking surround. You mean?
nerve-wracking sound,
Or even a terrifying one.
terrifying one.
It's all about
Well
sound.
done.
Okay,
I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
ठीक है चलो गानू.
That's really helpful, bitch.
Yes, that's really helpful, bitch. Paimon is saying to her like that. That's really helpful, bitch.
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
भाई सेना ना एकदम क्या बोले एकदम मतलब सब मैंने रियलिटी से एकदम आउट है. मतलब रियलिटी से सब्सट्रैक्ट हो गया है. भाई क्या इंग्लिश बोल रहा हूँ यार मैं. We are just talking about this thing called music and based decrease me there. Leave me alone. And based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. We are just talking about ये ना ये मतलब एक चीज को बार बार पढ़े जा रहे इतना obsessed हो चुका हूँ मैं. We were just talking about this thing called music and based on Paimon's description I do believe I भाई बहुत सारा स्टोरी है मतलब ख़त्म किया नहीं जा सकता. अभी इतना स्टोरी जम गया है ना जेंशिन के अंदर. बहुत स्टोरी है सब करेंगे यार. We're just talking about this thing called music and based on Paimon's description I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Oh, really?
Really? Let's go. चलो चलो फिर नेट में अच्छा ही स्ट्रीम होता है यार. जियो में कर रहा हूँ यार. मतलब वो क्वालिटी अच्छा नहीं होगा ये तो ठीक ही बात है. But you can stream, you know. It's a great experience. हाँ मुझे क्या करना है. Follows network cultivation place. चलिए चलो.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
This is the place I enjoy training here to the sound of the music. Oh no, Paimon can't deaf. Paimon can't hear anything. Anything, me too.
The faint sound of
The
birdsong.
sound of bird
The
song,
quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds.
Are they not the music of which you
Are
speak?
they not the music of
भाई
which you
स्नेह यार तुम क्या बोल रहे? But I don't disrespect her. This is also a motherfucking sound, but it doesn't have a tune much.
Oh,
I'm not quite done with the description.
Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine.
And it's the Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds
of nature, but
My melodies played on
special
the
instruments.
melodies. Yes, that's what a tune. Then different tune, different pitch. As I speak of, as we speak of, as I.
And a melody is?
Melodies. Go on, Paim, sing us a nursery misery rhythm. Sing us a nursery rhythm. এটা ये बोलना चाहिए यार गानी don't you sing that folk song you to glaze the lilies. What should I say bitch mit pitpa. Go on, Paimon sings and nursery rhyme.
Don't you pay me attention! Let's get one thing straight.
ये नर्सरी राइम गाएगा और इसको पेमेंट चाहिए यार। ये पाइमन बहुत हरामी आदमी है यार। इसका क्या ही बोले, इसको मैंने फिश किया था, फिशिंग के वक्त ही मिला था मुझे। इसका एग्जिस्टेंस ही बहुत स्ट्रेंज है भाई, मतलब हर चक्कर आ रहा है यार। कंबल के अंदर घुस गया हूँ मैं अभी। अगर मैं सो जाऊँ, कुछ माइंड मत करना, लाइफ तो ऑन ही रहेगा। और अगर मैं मर जाऊँ तो मेरा लोकेशन आईपी एड्रेस ट्रैक कर लेना, कोई वीपीएन लगाया हुआ नहीं है, ठीक है ना। और मेरा हाँ, तो हम कहाँ थे? हमको गेम खेलना है, ठीक है चलो। हमको स्टोरी करना है यार, एक साथ करेंगे स्टोरी। Let's get on this thing. Payman knows plenty of nursery rhyme, but Payman doesn't sing on demand.
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
ये पेट खराब हुआ है, ये पेट खराब हुआ है, इसके लिए करने को एकदम सर चकरा रहा है यार। And to just sing that one melody I heard before. I'll help her understand what we are talking about. Okay, just sing that one melody. And you just sing that one melody I heard before. It will probably help us to understand what we are talking about. Finger crossed, this won't attract any. ऊपर फ्लावर्स क्यों आएंगे यार? आयु नहीं यार। भाई मतलब मुझे लगता है मेन कैरेक्टर गूंगा है। क्या क्या
Was that from the opera that Eugene sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
नहीं, पिच से समझाना यार, पिच के समझो, लो पिच हाई पिच साउंड का जो मतलब अलग अलग पिच होता है ना, अलग अलग क्या बोलते हैं वेरिएशंस होता है, बहुत सारा ग्राफ होता है यार। तुम
It felt like I was
transported
transported
back
back
to,
to
अरे
the
यार
past.
ये सुनकर
In
तुम
my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again.
Yes, music does help you imagine things, bitch.
We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber. As I watched Eunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot.
ये गेम बहुत रिलैक्सिंग है यार। सॉरी। हाँ, तो मैं जब बोल रहा था, as I watched Eunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart as the drink reached my stomach. I think you are giving a little bit. Okay, you went from warm to hot.
When you hummed that
melody just now,
feelings
from
from
a whole year ago came right back to me,
as strong
as
as they were
on that day. It's called nostalgia. It's called fucking nostalgia, it. That's the power of
that's the power of music.
I like what the fuck? I like how everyone is not talking and only Sneha is talking right now. I just need this type of discipline when I talk. When I talk, everyone talks over me. Like my words don't mean anything to them. Like my words are useless. Like my words are not something to be cared about. So, that's the power of music.
Wow,
Yes, that was so deep.
so deep.
Yes, baby.
Music definitely
Yeah,
has
the
the power
part
to
to be
bring
on
up
memories
memories.
is like a time capsule.
A time capsule with all the
There's
special
a moment
moments
from
from
our
our
life
life
squished
squished
inside.
inside.
Bro, you can actually think about the motherfucking future while listening to music. Why don't you understand that?
What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
Oh, ठीक है गाने.
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me.
गाने का अच्छा दिखता है गाने यार. ये जो बाल है ना, ये इसका बाल बहुत मतलब कलरिश है. इस खेरी है बिल्कुल.
I know some local
Some
folk
local folk
songs,
songs and a few
and a few
other
other things come to
things.
mind too.
अरे यारे छूटे यारे तोरा जेठा नाई को मृत्यु नाई को जरा. Local folk song and a few other things to come to
The
mind.
songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets. Yes, in the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives.
भाई किसको मतलब नॉर्मल लगेगा कि तुम्हारे सिर के ऊपर दो हॉर्न है. ये शुक्रमंद है कि तुमको काट के खा नहीं गया, क्योंकि तुम एक गोट हो. मटन. सॉरी, क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination.
Erected? Why do you use the erect word every time? You know, I get so erected. At least that's a view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that only. At least that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that only barriers are ones that I have erected with my
The way those
imagination.
melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows.
हाँ, ये बात आपने ठीक बोला. मतलब बात क्या है समझो. Whatever there is respectable until they exist. So about mundane details of everyday existence, life, ups and downs, joys and sorrows. The way melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people. After all, they're about mundane details of everyday existence, life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows.
Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell,
When
when
it
it
comes
comes
down to
down to the
the
most common things
that we
that we see and experience around us each day in the city,
yes, which
in that sense, we're all the same.
yes, we are all that. भाई गानू अच्छा बोलता है यार, और अच्छा चीज बोलता है यार, ये बात ठीक है.
You go, Ganyu. You
Any
really
meaning,
make
progress,
progress.
yeah,
You have
lots of
lots of
friends
friends
in
in
your
Lila Harbor
harbor.
when you think about it. Like,
Okay, maybe something.
okay, maybe
Maybe
some
some
are
of
more
them
like coworkers and
work and
bosses.
bosses, but
But
at the very least, Kiching and Sneha are your friends right
now,
now.
right?
Yes, technically
I
speaking,
think
we should
refer
refer to
each
each
other
other by the
names.
conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
ये मुझको पढ़ना पड़. Recognize because we should refer to each other by conventional forms address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes our friendship, I do believe we are more friends than disciples, co-disciples. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional form of address used among method follow disciples. What the fuck am I saying? But now I know what constitutes a friendship, so I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days
Once the
are
days are warmer, I would like you to
host you at
host
my
an
home in the
city.
Please
invite Kissing as well.
well.
ये लोग बात रखते हैं बहुत अच्छे यार.
I've
I
planted
planted
many
many
types
types
of
of flowers.
flowers.
I'm sure
I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
मुझे ना भाई ये वर्ल्ड में जाना है यार. इसके वर्ल्ड ये वर्ल्ड में जेंशिन के. हाँ तो it is.
You
You're
are
so
too
kind. I
kind.
couldn't possibly.
I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense.
Nonsense. You're my friend.
I have cultivated and
I've
cared
got
for the flowers just as you
they
taught
taught me.
Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time.
I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me once. I have cultivated and I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I'm sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next
I
time.
will save some for
A
decoration.
We can feast on the rest.
Then,
Thank you in advance. Wait, what is saying?
what is that saying again?
If you
If you
insist.
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Hyman's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
तो गाइस मुझे ना थोड़ा कोई काम करना है यार. लाइव को पॉज कैसे करे ये पता नहीं मेरे को. हाँ ये कोई पता नहीं यार. पॉज कैसे कर रहे हैं. Hi, the live is hi. Subscribers, donations, my doom. Chat इसको मतलब stop streaming. No, I don't want to fucking stop. Reconnect stream. If you're facing non-stop buffering on YouTube, reconnect the stream. Okay. तो इससे क्या होता है. जीरो लाइव टोटल व्यू नहीं है यार. कुछ भी नहीं है यार. ठीक है तो बात यह है कि इसको ऑफ नहीं किया. अरे यार ये वीडियो छूट जाएगा. मतलब ये वीडियो आ जाएगा फिर इतना बड़ा. भाई ये मिस खाया. मुझे लगता है कुछ मतलब कुछ मिस हुआ है मेरे से. ऐसा कुछ मिस हुआ है तो मैं फिर से स्टार्ट करेगा ये स्टोरी. थोड़ा तो कुछ मिस किया है मैंने. माइक को थोड़ा ऑफ करते हैं ज़रा. यार इंटरनल ऑडियो इतना रखे है.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's got death! Paimon can't hear it!
The faint sound of birds.
Oh! Okay, fine, it's all
Oh. And a melody.
Hey! Don't you patron- Hey! Why don't you just sing that one?
Oh, was that?
Mm-hmm.
As I watched Yunjin's perform, when you hum.
Wow, Shen. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like, what about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies?
I know some the songs of the sailors down at the docks. Yes, that in the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds of... Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, Okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses. But at the very least, Kuching and Shenna are your friends now, right?
Yes. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
अरे फिर मिस कर दिया यार, कुछ तो मिस कर दिया यार भाई ये. No, this is my daughter. This is my son. The fuck? चक्कर आ रही है, चक्कर आ रही, चक्कर. भाई ये हमेशा मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's got death! Paimon!
The faint sound of birds.
Oh, okay.
Oh. And
Hey, don't you Hey, why don't you just sit?
It felt as I watched when you hummed.
Wow, music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like, what about...
I know the songs of the sailors down at the dock. Yes, in the past, whenever I heard the sound of the Nenny and Leo, probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never
Mutton,
could connect
mutton.
with- At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I... The way those... Even though we come from... In that sense...
You go...
Yes, I technically.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly...
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in
ये
advance.
दोनों ही फूक कर मतलब
Wait, what is that saying again?
फुल खेत खाते हैं.
If you insist.
Thank you in advance. Wait, what is the saying? And if you insist?
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Is there anything to do with you both having the disciples of the Illuminati? That is anything to do with you both? I doubt Kitching will be munching on any flower.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Who dares to refer to one not by the one's Adeptus title, but merely as the illuminated bird? Who dares to refer to one not by one's Anjod, what? Sorry. Who dares refer to the मुझे पढ़ क्यों नहीं पा रहा हूँ यार. Who dares to who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as the illuminated bird? Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer. पाइमोन क्या कर रहे हो? तुम्हारा गान मार दे सकते वो. गान में पूरा मतलब मुंह घुसा देगा. इतना बड़ा मुंह है यार. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. मैं यहाँ पर ना चला illuminated bird.
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she. Even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further. One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
One has received your message from Ganyu on the matter of Adeptus you seek. One suspects to know their identity.
Well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, You should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Very well. Await my arrival at 1 about later this night. On this space allocation, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes. Happy lanternites.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern,
Shao
come and
lantern.
find us anytime.
Shao lantern क्या होता है यार? Come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
शुरू तो करो इवेंट यार. हो गया चलो. मुझे ना थोड़ा ये सब करना पड़ेगा. ये स्टोरी स्टार्ट हो गई इसके लिए. देख लिया होगा स्टोरी. चलो फिर थोड़ा डेली क्वेस्ट कर लेता है इधर. इधर थोड़ा डेली यार रेजिन का वर्क भी पड़ा हुआ है पर रेजिन का वर्क थोड़ा कर लेंगे ठीक है ना. और बीटल बाद में खोज लेंगे वो कानों का. ये क्या है? फ्लिप कर यू हंट फॉर द बेस्ट टेल्स फॉल इन लव विद म्यूजिक ऑल ओवर अगेन. ये म्यूजिक चला रखा है सब कुछ. ले भाई तो लोग से हिली चुरुल ट्रेनिंग हिली चुरुल भाई इसको भी मेरे को करना पड़ेगा यार. दिस स्ट्रैशिंग द गार्मेंट शुड बी डेफिनेटली सेट बैक अ बिट. चलो यार करते हैं. Boga. Oh, it's done already? Kill this. Die. Die. Oh my god. They can switch mid-air. You want me to money? You're useless. I am not useless. I am your dad. A little Shao. Go up. Go up. See, I am your dad. You are listening to me. Go up. Yes. You're listening to me. Oh my god, there is a motherfucking robot. Let's kill Leash, bitch. Oh my god, come here. Come here. Yay. Now you're gonna die. Just like... Yeah, you're gonna die. Oh yeah, baby. Die. Oh yeah, baby. That's how you die. Why did I use all of my motherfucking ultimates on this piece of shit? Oh, this was the fucking commission. Okay. Not a big problem if it was a commission. Yeah. Better make it quick. Yeah, baby. Guys, I'm feeling so boring right now. Yeah. I'm bored. I'm motherfucking bored. Okay, let's do this and then go there. Okay. It's close. Oh, yeah, I'm talking in English. I'm speaking in English, bitch, a motherfucker, bitch. Yay! Wow. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. We are gonna die. Hino Kamikagura Senbu. Oh ha. Hey. Why don't you guys die, you bitch?
Time to go.
Die.
The wind knows me.
Yeah. Die. Oh, more one, bitch. More one, bitch. Yes. That's how you die. Come here. You wanna fight with me? You want to fight? Here you go. And now you're gonna fight with me like. Wait, how did you die, bitch? Die. Yeah, you died. Pyro Shao is the best. Pyro Shao is the best. भाई बहुत ना बहुत बारिश हो रहा है इधर. छतरी भी नहीं लाया. इधर बारिश हो रहा है बहुत. ओह, बारिश का आवाज हो रहा है. बारिश का आवाज हो रहा है पर बारिश नहीं हो रहा है भाई पीछे पड़ गया ये तो मेरे अरे यार गांड क्यों मरा रहा है यार जाना इधर से लव रे यार ये एलॉन मस्क की बेटी आप देख सकते हैं Itamutu ita kotaurita. Iti haida ida. अच्छा तो हिली चुरुल coming my way. There is a fight I am having right now. Elamas is never gonna speak with them. Yeah, here you go. Die, you all of you bitch motherfucking bitch. Shit! Die, you little kid. All about not being parked. Lamas, what about you? It did go very well. I failed to talk with them. Bye, Lamas. I don't need you. I just need to complete my fucking commission. Another one. Okay, guys. Why I'm saying guys like the old chapri people? I don't know. Hi guys, hi piloga. I'm literally fainting, but I am talking with you guys. I love you that much.
Solidify.
I'm gonna pass out soon. Please come to my funeral. Funeral or something like that.
Wind strike.
Yes, I am motherfucking shit. I'll destroy every little shit there is. Die. Why are you leaving? What is the point of leaving? You both have the hilly churuls and oh my god, they're building up on me. Oh my god, yeah. Let's die together. Yay. Dying together is also feels good.
One with nature.
Die, Mitachudul. Let's go, baby. He did, boy, he did. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go pee right now, so I'm muting my motherfucking mic.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
तो हेलो गाइस, हम बैक। मेरे को भूख लगा था, सर चकरा रहा था, तो कुछ नहीं था। इसके लिए मुझे मैंने एक कुरकुरे खरीदा था, वो खरीद के एक रख दिया था, एक खाया था, तो वही खा रहा हूँ। पेट में भी दर्द है, फिर भी खाना पड़ रहा है भाई। मैं तो सर चकरा रहा है यार। चलो चलते हैं। मैं जाना किधर पड़ेगा अभी? मतलब लंटन राइड का इवेंट ऑन हो गया है। नहीं हुआ ये इवेंट। ये सारा सबका भी इवेंट करना पड़ेगा यार। इवेंट तो करना है।
Leaves around. And I know just the tune to accompany them.
चलो देखे इधर क्या हुआ।
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her? Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and conventions alike.
The god of dust. Dust का भी god है।
Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Seagazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart, though usually a mild-mannered fellow. When it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Hyman remembers that name. So that's what Seagazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations.
अच्छा ये बतवा है। अच्छा
As a debt die, we were each gifted in our own ways. and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one
खाना हो गया?
often quarreled with Seagazer.
As adaptive, we were each gifted in our own ways. Each proud accomplished in our respective use of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Seagazer.
His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
That's a big debate, you know. I would say it takes more time and concentration and patience to find a motherfucking treasure, bitch. This bird is wrong.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
Yes.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Wei Zhang would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
इसने सीगेजर के ऊपर इसका बहुत मतलब गांड फटा हुआ है लग रहा है लगता है इसका मतलब कुछ किया था इसके साथ मैं क्या ही बोल रहा हूँ one reader regardless every time an argument come over to watch us during the mutual lambastings. On some occasions she would join in and on others was by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat.
Sometimes you would brazenly why argue between yourselves and none of us would ever hope to beat me. Other times you would make unsolicited suggestions such as once you two were done arguing, let's go to the and grill some meat.
She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended.
ये बात तो सही है भाई.
It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table.
क्या? Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring bring his delectable dishes to the table.
Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking.
है क्या तुम्हारा जीवन है यार मेरा तो गांड फट चुका है. Oh, dare to snub the stove god and his persecution. At the sight of him, we would immediately drop an argument and prepare the table for night and feasting and drinking. Back then,
one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup, then you are most tolerant. But that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking.
Yes.
As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter.
To find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter.
Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glazed lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with the Guizhong before returning to their own abode. The glazed lilies were more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetwood Rambler.
Streetwood Rambler.
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam
Streetwood
Ping.
Rambler Ping. Why Pink? Madam Ping?
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find out Mr. Dvorak's story?
फिर से ये हुआ कि गानू ने स्टॉप कर नहीं पाया. गानू इस क्राउड रिटर्नर को फिर से वो बकने लगा स्टोरी ना. Okay, wait. This is this lovely story and everything. But do you come here to find the adapters from Mr. Dvorak's story?
Are you saying that
It was Guizhong.
Didn't she,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant question.
No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscuro vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetwood Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different?
No, we are not.
Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhang were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
भाई अच्छा स्टोरी है, अच्छा था यार, कट सीन बहुत अच्छा था यार. अब तो ठीक है यार. One has always been austere with private. One has always been austere with private by nature. Private by nature, but and has never relished socializing. Once dealing with Guizhang were born out of discussions on discipline of mechanisms.
What? You have lots of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhang was far greater than one's own.
स्टीलर मिलर मारा गया चिलो. हाँ, स्टीलर मिलर मर गया था. गाउस गुइजोंग नहीं, स्टीलर मिलर मर गया था. हाँ.
Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhang's proudest works.
मुझे क्लेंजिंग बेल मिला था ना, मुझे क्लेंजिंग बेल मिला था, मेरे पास है. क्लेंजिंग बेल was one of the using proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
Pestered? Just weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
भाई ये गाना यार. गाना अच्छा लगता है यार. Is it something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something?
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
भाई क्लाउड एंड fuck you bird.
That bell has a sad history.
Clearly she
Clearly she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come.
Yes, she will explain to me. And there is the ta.
As for her old friend, who else could it be?
Yes, she is that stumbler, rumbler, what? No.
As soon as Streetward
Streetward
Rambler
Rambler.
heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
The Streetward Rambler had certain strongly wished to borrow the bell. She realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
The feelings are that what matters. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood. Right, guys? Isn't the same with us also? Okay, I'm getting emotional right now.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Gui Zhang composed on it.
But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funeral tunes. মানে এটা গুইজং স্ট্রিটওয়ার্ড র্যাম্বলার মারা গেছে, এবার ওর যে বন্ধু গুইজং সে জঙ্গলির থেকে ওই मतलब वो जंगली से वो लिया था, बेल लिया था. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune of the Guzhong composed on it. हाँ.
The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Gui Zhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes
अरे हो क्या रहा है यार, गुइजंग मरा या स्टैम्बलर मरा, वो कौन है यार? The two once clashed over beliefs about meaning. अच्छा तो गुइजंग मरा, स्ट्रीटवर्ड लैम्बेलर ने उसका जो बेल है वो गुइजंग जो वो है जो बेल को बनाया. हाँ, who have clashed over their beliefs about meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guzhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, the two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition. भाई ये अच्छा चीज़ है, ये अच्छा चीज़ है.
Once upon a time,
फिर से once upon a time, so loved gatherings, liquor and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone in the mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither.
Music would go from mournful to
Soothing
soothing
to
to
impassioned.
impassioned.
Oh fuck!
Many years
Yes,
passed
before
before
she
she finally
composed
composed
a
a
melody
melody
to
to
her
her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once.
Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard of her play that tune once. तो इटा होच्छे ये है गुइजंग मर चुका है. स्टाम्बलर कुछ वो है जो हमको मतलब ढूंढना है.
Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
क्या बोला था उसने? यार फिर से बोलना पड़ेगा यार. चलिए फिर से करते हैं. मैं एक पार्ट मिस कर चुका हूँ, इसके लिए ऑब्सेशन भाई 20% चार्ज हो गया. अटैक ऑन टाइटन सीजन 4 पार्ट 3. अरे पार्ट 3 और ये मैं समझे कि सीजन पार्ट 3 आ गया. मुझे लगा ट्रेलर है अभी निकलेगा, मार्च में निकलेगा ना. मार्च में जापान में टेलीकास्ट, मार्च 14 समथिंग लाइक दैट. मार्च 14 में टेलीकास्ट होगा अटैक ऑन टाइटन एकदम जापान में, तभी देख लेंगे वीपीएन लगा के, कोई बात नहीं। प्लीज़ गाइस मत बोलना, अगर कोई जापानीज देख रहा है तो प्लीज़ मुझको माफ़ करो। वीपीएन तक लगा के देख लेता हूँ मैं हमेशा। तो गोगो एनीमे चले जाओ, देख लोगे, कोई बात नहीं। जिस लोग को एनीमे देखना है गोगो एनीमे चले जाओ, वेबसाइट में चले जाओ, अच्छे से मिल जाएगा आपको। डाउनलोड करना है वहाँ से डाउनलोड, गोगो एनीमे से अच्छे से डाउनलोड किया जा सकता है। आप रेजोल्यूशन भी चूज़ कर सकते हो। मैं क्यों स्पॉन्सर दे रहा हूँ, मुझे स्पॉन्सर भी नहीं किया है, पैसा भी नहीं देगा है, ठीक है। तो फिर से इसका बक बक सुनते हैं क्योंकि मैं एक चीज़ मिस कर चुका हूँ। चलिए, और फिर से कटसीन दिखाएगा। नहीं कटसीन फिर से कटसीन दे।
Ganyu is of course familiar. Guizhong long ago, sea gazer. He was an old. Once he had brought out the treasure. It would predict as a depth his treasure.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
What kind of...
No kind of. She always saw. It also. Anyway, who would dare? Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Precisely, even one each of those we would streetward.
Streetward?
That would be Ping.
Oh, okay.
Alas, long as one should have. No.
फिर से सुनता है।
Times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's
Zhongli को बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
mechanism was superior.
Zhongli भाई अलग ही लेवल।
One was too proud to acknowledge it. In one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul. An emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use.
तो ये कौन है?
Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetward Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetward Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
भाई मेरा मैं पिंग यार।
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
One has always been assured and private by the nature and has never really socializing. One has never really socializing. One's deal with Guizhong were born out of discussion on this discipline of mechanism. Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanism.
What? You have lots of friends. seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait! That's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
That's weird. You might even say that he pestered an old friend. What is the meaning of pestered? Pestered का word पता नहीं यार. Search करना पड़ेगा. Search करना पड़ेगा. Pestered. Simple past tense and past participle of pestered. What is the meaning of common sensibility license more at troubled peasantry, especially with petty annoyances? Achha, troubled means. No. अरे यार, fuck. अरे यार से कट सीन दिखाएगा यार भाई. तो गाइस लोग देख सकते हैं फिर से कट सीन दिखाएगा क्योंकि मैं देखने गया था बस जस्ट जो पेस्टेड का मतलब क्या है तो रिकनेक्ट हो लिया ये लौड़ा यार. प्रॉब्लम्स ही प्रॉब्लम्स. अरे यार भाई यहाँ पर पहनने से पहले मैं पो कलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ, रेजिंग कर लेता हूँ, नहीं तो ये ना गांड फट जाएगा मेरा. भाई 10% बैटरी हो गया. चार्ज देना पड़ेगा मबली को. मेरा बात भी कर रहा हूँ, माइक ऑन है ना. अच्छा चलिए भैया. भाई oh motherfucker.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?
साउंड को थोड़ा कम करना पड़ेगा लगता है.
Thank you for coming.
अब क्या करे, अब वहाँ पे जाए वो चीज़ को ख़त्म करे तब बोलते उसको. इस चीज़ को ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा. ये चीज़ को इसको बारे में रेजी को ख़त्म करे. चलो. अरे रुक. अरे भाई फॉल्ट डैमेज हो जाएगा. रुक यार. चलो.
Adventure time!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Go in! Lament!
मार दिया इसको। अभी ये भी अभी भी डंप कर रहा है उतना हाई भाई ये। अभी किधर जाए? अभी रेजिंग का वो काम हो गया। हाँ और भी करना पड़ेगा, इसको रिफ्रेश करना पड़ेगा। पहले काम करते हैं ये, फिर एक बार करते हैं ये, थोड़ा स्टोरी का ये पार्ट ख़त्म कर ले क्योंकि ये बार बार हो रहा है। Hey, Gwele Plains है भाई, जाना यार।
He was an once he had brought out the treasure. It would predict as a depth his trek.
You are getting competitive again.
What kind?
No kind choice. It also. Anyway, who would? Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Precisely, even one each of them we would drink street would.
That would be ping.
Oh,
Alas, long has one should.
बोल भाई बोल, फिर से बोल।
One quarreled off with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscure Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetwood Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul.
वो गुइजोंग है और ये स्ट्रीट वाला रैम्बलर, मतलब मैडम में पिंग है ये भाई, मैडम में पिंग।
They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern nights have passed in the sun, many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili plains?
No. It's everything. You think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhang were born out of discussions on the discipline mechanics.
Because I run out of discussions on the discipline of mechanism.
What? You have lots of friends. And you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like street wrangler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhang was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical competition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhang's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
लगता है cleansing bell मिलने वाला है हम लोग को.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
So traveled an old friend for that bell.
She also said something about being a vain beauty when she was younger or something.
Street rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
वो बोल बेल गेल को स्पेस क्या मतलब किसी को ट्रैवल किया वो मतलब वो बोला था कि किसी को ट्रैवल किया था इसके लिए वो मिला था वो बोला था पर ये तो असली नहीं है स्ट्रीट नंबर वेन ब्यूटी
Clearly she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her own friend, who else could it be? As soon as Street Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, I did not see that one coming.
Secret code? What is the secret code? Oh, अच्छा.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by mechanical art and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting.
The thing was powered by a mechanical art can be used to create effect as an accompanying instrument after the passing of its creator. It was used on numerous occasions during the rites of parting.
Street Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhang composed on it. The two ones clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhang's passing and Street Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition?
यार क्या ही बोले यार.
Once upon a time, Street Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor and music. But after Guizhang passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone on a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to passionate. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once.
Arguably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once.
Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetwood Rambler.
Which brings one back to the matter you have been instrumentally investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance. It was during that performance that the ancestors of your Fontaine friend fell into the water, was saved by a Streetwood Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play one?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it.
One was also greatly pleased by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached, मतलब ये इसका बात बोल रहे हैं, and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it.
In response, she said, those strings that let that melody survive, the one who inspired it
is gone. Tell me, Cloud Returner.
Tell me, Cloud Retainer.
What?
When the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?
Aww, poor Madam Ming.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Leo Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time.
अच्छा ठीक है चलो. Had you not decided to search for the mystery Adeptus? Perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sand of time.
As of now, you know the
Truth, yes.
The Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Yes. भाई deep option तो दे यार.
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
Yes.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh.
I've been in Leo Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I too am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one.
I've been in Leo Harbor for a quite long time now. I have witnessed many farewells along the way. so I too am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of the loved ones.
But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward.
Yes, bitch. Oh, bro, they have to, but you know, sometimes it's motherfucking depressing, you know. What you have to and what it is completely, and what it should be is completely three different things. City tweets people understands in a crypto strip.
Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every lantern rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in pink could mean any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the Sea of Glaze Lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
चलो फिर मैडम में पिंक के पास जाते हैं। मैं इतनी देर बात नहीं कर रहा था। 1 hour 49 minutes हो गया, तो हम बात करेंगे। अभी खा रहा हूँ मैं, इसके लिए मैं माइक ऑफ रखूँगा, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट डूइंग मकबैंग, आई एम नॉट डूइंग ASMR।
Even bedrock can be turned to dust.
भाई मर गया, भाई मर गया।
Whoa! Madam Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Huh? All right. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
Oh, there is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
तो गाइस I'm back. खाना हो गया, पेट दर्द कर रहा है फिर भी खा लिया. तो I'm gonna go soon in the hospital because I think I'm gonna die. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Preparing to load data, okay. Oh my god, oh did I just oh my god, again, bro. Oh fuck. Oh my god. चलिए
Boring.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up!
Into the wind. Gather. One with nature. Stabilize. The wind knows it. One with nature. Boring. Gather.
Everybody stand back!
This is order. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Evil conquering! Worthless! Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Into the wind! Wind Strider!
Oh, ow!
हाँ तो गाइस इधर मैं ये इसमें आया हूँ। देखिए यहाँ पर है क्या। अरे क्या करना पड़ेगा, एंटर इवेंट। हाँ एंटर किया। ये तो लॉक है। The edition stood is what talent and style, but how could they forget about Taiwan's best guide? Chalo. Man, why are you starting to speak in rhythms like Hutao? You do anything, including spitting hot fire. The team organized by Hutao is so impressive. Paimon wants to join the rehearsals too. Paimon rap karega. Why don't we join too? We may not be able to perform live at the initiation tour, but it will be cool to help out with the rehearsals. Yes! Sorry, good at singing or dancing. Paimon is not good at being adorable. Bah, bah, bhai, bah. Adorable is also an important part of the stage performance. Yeah, let's go find Hutao together. Let's go. Precarious harmony. Start cutting. Cut करो. ऐसे काटना पड़ेगा इसको। कटिंग सक्सेसफुल हो गया। भाई ये कोई बात हुई? यूनजिन ये क्या करना पड़ेगा यार? चलो मैं बनाना चाहता हूँ इसको। ये कोई मतलब अरे नीचे क्यों जा रहा है यार ये? चलो हो गया रे ददुआ। क्लेम रिवॉर्ड्स, कन्फर्म एंड लाइट अप। अरे अरे ऑथर को देखो। कैसा लगेगा अगर ये बिठाए तो। फोरग्राउंड को यहाँ ये अच्छा लग रहा है। इसको भी काटना पड़ेगा और 3 काटना पड़ेगा यार। चलो हो गया इधर का काम, ये हो गया। ओ फिर से आ गया, फिर से और एक बार कर पाऊंगा। चलो उनको तो कमाना पड़ेगा यार। मारो मार मार मारते। आ आ आ आ ए मार 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 मार। अभी इसको मार के दूंगा, देखो किसे। पहले अल्टीमेट अच्छा कर ले। अल्टीमेट क्या ले? अल्टीमेट अभी तक नहीं आया। एनर्जी रिचार्ज देना पड़ेगा। अरे यार चलो, ये क्या है? ओ मेल में आया है ना। ये भी करना पड़ेगा, ये भी एक इवेंट है, वो भी करना पड़ेगा। यार कर लेते हैं। मैं हुताओ के टाइम में पुल करूँगा और थोड़ा बस पुल बचा हुआ है, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है ना। बना दो 5 स्टार पाने में, बस थोड़ा पुल। हार्ट पीटी भी टच नहीं करेगा, मतलब पूरा 90 कर भी दे सकता हूँ। अभी जो पुल है मेरे होगा मेरे पास 5 दिन और बचा हुआ है हुताओ आने में। 11 पुल्स है। लगता है मैं हारूंगा क्योंकि ये थोड़ा इजी लग रहा है 5 स्टार मिलने में। तो लग रहा अगर हुताओ मिल जाए यार, क्या ही बोलूँ मैं। नहीं मिलेगा लगता है, मैं सच में यार नहीं मिलेगा मुझे। हुताओ नहीं मिलता कभी भी। काजुआ के टाइम पे क्या हुआ था, 50-50 चल रहा था। फिर क्या हुआ कि तिलक मिल गया। सेकंड राउंड में भी 50-50 चल रहा था, फिर मिला काजुआ। मैंने बोला ही था, मेरा फ्रेंड ने निकाल दिया था काजुआ। मेरा अकाउंट लिया हुआ था। लैग कर रहा है, गेम लैग कर रहा है। ठीक है चलो वो वाला स्टोरी कंप्लीट करते हैं, ठीक है ना। ये 40 क्या करे? नहीं वो भी वो के लिए यूज़ करना पड़ेगा, बॉस के लिए यूज़ करना पड़ेगा। चलो काइनो के कितने सारे हो गए, मतलब मटेरियल्स कितने सारे काइनो के हो गए देखना पड़ेगा पहले। काइनो के एसेंडेंस मटेरियल्स बहुत सारे हो गए। 16 एसेंडेंस मटेरियल हो गए। मतलब 60 कर लूँगा तो 70 भी कर लूँगा इतने सारे मटेरियल से। इसको ढूंढना यार, इसको फाउंड इन द डेजर्ट रुइंस ऑफ सुमेरु, डेजर्ट रुइंस ऑफ सुमेरु। और वहाँ पर किधर मिलता है वो पता नहीं है, तो क्रोम से देखना पड़ेगा, वेबसाइट से ब्राउजिंग करके। चलो स्टोरी थोड़ा कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं, मैड मैपिंग से बात कर लेते हैं। हाँ इधर से ही जाता हूँ हमेशा, बहुत ऊपर पड़ता है इसके लिए। चलो
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, अरे यार हेल्थ खा जाएगा, बहुत हेल्थ खा जाएगा। पहले तो मर ही गया था, क्या बात है, अब थोड़ा खाए तो क्या बात है।
It appears you... Said what? One, given that...
So, is this a cloud retainer in...
What a long time ago that was. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all.
Analyze us so very brief.
It appears that she has proven herself.
Right, once again.
We like to call her Rachel. Looking cloud retainers up. After all, Lantern Light's very purpose is to commemorate, although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today. She was as much a hero as any other.
So, how has she proven herself right again?
Once upon a time, she said to me that but as she interacted more and more with them, she marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits. The sheer splendor of all they could accomplish.
Yes, human.
Intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them, and a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Oh, Madam Ping. We do a lot in a time.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she was still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh. As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played the zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days.
There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it always felt like she was back again. Sitting right here. Like she was back again, sitting right here, there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away Skybracer and Seagazer. Next to me, chatting away Skybracer and Skybracer and Seagazer, looking just like they did in the old days.
No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
No, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat.
I found many things in that bring me joy in life. Sadness. It's simply the nature of the world in which we live, that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be an impossible feat.
Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
Isn't it stunning? This potted plant, isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. Your ability to make progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern right stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny! Whoa. What's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
And now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at your High Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, Please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
Fountain Magician. Next to the Fountain Magician. Please give me my regards. I still like to wish very best with my concert. The very best with the concert.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Leo of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
When that time comes, whenever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor, the mountains, perhaps she would look at the Leo of today and still a smile when she sees the prosperous land and it has become. Oh. Dvorak किधर गया यार? मुझे याओ याओ नहीं मिला, याओ याओ चाहिए। याओ याओ तो इस स्टोरी से ही मिल जाएगा। दिखा तो रहा है इधर। याओ याओ स्टोरी से ये क्या है? अरे लीसा का ड्रेस दे रहा है भाई। प्रीव्यू आउटफिट। अरे यार क्या लग रहा है भाई, सुमेरु का स्टाइल। लीजा का बहुत बड़ा स्टोरी लगता है मेरे को। यहाँ पर ही तो पढ़ाई करता था, मेरा एक फ्रेंड ने बोला था। इसको करना पड़ेगा। क्या हो रहा है यार, आ नहीं रहा। ये पूरा कंप्लीट हो गया, टेस्ट डन हो गया, नहीं कंप्लीट हुआ, लॉट ऑफ विजिट। नया भी आया है ना, भी नया भी करेंगे। Tao is coming, bitch. मेरे दोस्त को तो मिल ही जाएगा क्योंकि वो उसका गारंटेड है, मतलब 50-50 हो भी गया है और मेरा तो 50-50 ही चल रहा है। मैं हुताऊ नहीं भी मिल सकता, मेरे को पॉसिबल है कि हुताऊ नहीं मिले। रिवॉर्ड जैक को बोलते चलो। Yes.
Did everything go well?
Really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious? I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend? That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
They heard of me.
Normally Adepti don't age at all. But Squidward Rambler, or Madam King as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madam Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... Yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous. Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile. Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots! Jean-Lee said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked them by himself. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangcheng Funeral Parlor.
All right, let's take a break here.
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight? Okay.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
I've been through. You don't see me for a hot minute, and you are back to being scared of your own shadow.
We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
It took me a few days to get used to Director Lou's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescent tour, looking for acts to audition.
There was once a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. Tour for edition 2, looking for the acts to audition.
With my words, Shinyan's chords, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's driving along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Shinyan on this one.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Shinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though,
I've never thought I'd be here one day.
Well, now you know.
Rangshung Funeral Parlor is a great location.
All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're Miss Chosen Billionaire.
I can speak to that. Fu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
and jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Sure thing. I'm all ears.
Traveler in Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill. When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
स्टोरी करते करते टाइम हो गया बहुत. चलो माउंट हुलाओ में आ गए. जोंगली लगता है इधर है. जोंगली इधर हो सकता है. ये कौन है भाई? यहाँ से स्नीक करता हूँ यार. रुको तो, कौन कौन है? अरे लग गया यार. ये वो क्या वो, अरे यार कौन कौन है इधर? ये तो आया था ना जो वायर हुआ था जेंशिन में. यहाँ पर वो आया था और यहाँ पर वो मैकेनिज्म बैठा हुआ है क्लाउड रिटर्नर का. It's been a long time no see.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Everything's great. But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Moon Carver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianhang in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to me.
Moon Carver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianhang in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar.
Impeccable timing.
Impeccable timing. Impeccable.
Traditionally,
And
bamboo
fruit
shoots
soup or
to
to
be
slow cooked for many hours on a low heat.
Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism. Is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
You take a lot of pride in a mechanical gizmo, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name into willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey. Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us.
The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as means to take on more from the world around us. Our journey should be seen as means to take on more from the world around us.
When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Oh, Jolie! Wutan told us to tell you something.
I'll tell you something.
She said it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
When since the Director says far be it from a mere and like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
इतना सारा पैसा हो गया मेरा, किधर गया वो वाला सूप, किधर गया स्लो कुक्ड बैम्बू शूट सूप? पाइपिंग हॉट वाला किधर गया? पाइपिंग हॉट वाला चाहिए रे। पिज्जा द ओनली ट्रूथ। खाने बोला है तो खा लेते हैं। क्या वो वाला पाइपिंग हॉट सूप किधर गया? पाइपिंग हॉट सूप चाहिए। पाइपिंग हॉट सूप किधर गया? पाइपिंग हॉट सूप, पाइपिंग हॉट सूप, ये पाइपिंग हॉट सूप नहीं 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 नहीं। रॉकिंग रिफिन चिकन, व्हाट द फक इज दिस? ये क्या है? द ओनली ट्रूथ। भाई सूप दे दे यार, सूप दे दे। सूप किधर है? I can find the motherfucking soup. ज्वेलरी सूप नहीं, यही लगता है वो है स्लो कुक्ड ये सूप। खाते हैं फिर। जोंडी को खिला देते हैं। नहीं नहीं मुझे खाना है तो शाह को खिला देते हैं। नहीं ऑथर को खिलाना पड़ेगा, तो ऑथर को बोला है ऑथर को खिलाएंगे।
Just what will we come across?
ऑथर खा लो, ऑथर तुम खा लो भोसरी के। किधर गए हो? खा लो ऑथर। खा लिया, ऑथर ने खा लिया। ऑथर ने खा लिया। चलो कितना देर हो गया लाइव करते हुए? 2 घंटे हो गए, 3 घंटे होने जा रहे हैं। चलो 3 घंटे होने जा रहे हैं। चलो अभी क्या करना पड़ेगा? रिटर्न टू ल्यूवे हार्बर। रिटर्न टू ल्यूवे हार्बर। ओके, गोइंग टू ल्यूवे हार्बर राइट नाउ। लेट्स गो। चलो भाई कितना अच्छा सा कड़ा हुआ है यार इस जगह को। अच्छा लग रहा है यार। कटसीन दिखा रहा है, चलो देखते हैं। चलो अरे अरे नहीं, लैग मत खा यार। अरे यार लैग खा रहा है। अरे अरे बहुत अच्छा करो यार। अरे नाइस।
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
ये क्या हुआ? अरे अरे भाई भाई अच्छा मोमेंट है यार।
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen, that must be about a pea.
कंप्लीट। ओह अच्छा लगा यार, अच्छा लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा यार। फिर से और एक क्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा यार। कितनी देर के लिए? 4 दिन के लिए सब कुछ कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा, इसको भी कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा। Wait until the following night in the 7टा। अच्छा ठीक है गाइस, तो अभी थोड़ी देर के लिए हम ब्रेक लेंगे, ठीक है, फिर स्टोरी स्टार्ट करेंगे इधर से ही, ठीक है ना? हाँ ठीक है गाइस, आई एम एंडिंग द स्ट्रीम। मज़ा आया स्टोरी करते हुए, फिर हम स्टार्ट करेंगे नेक्स्ट, ठीक है गाइस, बाय।